Good morning. We thank you for coming into our CACRAO presentation today for Gardner-Webb University. Welcome to all of our students that are here. Um, what we're going to do today is you have the opportunity to hear Gardner-Webb give their information about their college and what it would take for you to go there. They have a lot of interesting information they want to give to you today for students. Today you will have the opportunity to listen. Your app microphones and your cameras will be off, so we won't see you and they will not hear you, but we will have the opportunity to ask questions. If you would like to ask a question, you must just hit the Q&A box at the bottom of the screen. Um, we do ask you to take the time to sign up for more sessions. We have some other colleges that will be following today. We'd like to do that. We will be recording this, so if you missed something or there's a question you didn't ask, you can go back later to get that information. So at this time, I'm going to hand it over to our presenters from Gardner-Webb. They can introduce themselves and they get started. All right.
All right, good morning. My name is Alex Carroll, and I'm an Enrollment Development Officer here at Gardner-Webb, and I work for the online undergraduate degree completion program. We also have some other EDOs that work with our programs, and I'm going to be focusing today on all of the online programs that are available to you.
I'll introduce myself really quickly. Hey, everybody. My name is Toby Tate. I'm the Transfer Admissions Counselor for Gardner-Webb. I work in the traditional undergraduate programs, which basically means that's face-to-face in layman's terms, just coming to campus and having face-to-face learning versus online. I'm just here today to share just a couple of minutes about what options you have there as well. But I'll pass it back over to Alex so he can start his presentation.
All right, I'm going to share a PowerPoint, and we will get started. Give me just a moment. All right, so this morning we're going to go over just a little bit about Gardner-Webb, and then we're also going to hear from some faculty members as to what all you have available to you and what the programs look like in their specific areas. So a little about Gardner-Webb. We were founded in 1905. We're located in Bowling Springs. We're about 50 miles west of Charlotte, 60 miles north of Greenville, South Carolina. 14 academic departments. We have over 80 majors to choose from in undergraduate and graduate studies. And then most importantly that we put first, we are a Christian university, and we strive to make sure that that's known in everything that we do and in the way that we operate everything. All right, so undergraduate degree completion program. We were recently known, up until recently, we were known as the GOLD program, which was Greater Opportunities for Adult Learners. But we have rebranded ourselves as Gardner-Webb University Online, just to better align with where it is we're going, what we offer students. We have 100% online degree completion programs. So with that being said, you have to have credit to come into these programs. It's not a start to finish online program, but as long as you have 24 transfer hours coming in from another accredited school, you can start our programs and finish them completely online. We do consider ourselves transfer friendly. We'll let you bring in up to 96 credit hours to Gardner-Webb, whether that's traditional undergraduate or Gardner-Webb Online. 64 of those can come from a 2-year school. And then we also, with Gardner-Webb Online, have multiple start dates throughout the year. We have 5 start dates, 2 in the fall, 2 in the spring, and then 1 in the summer. And then our application, year-round, our application is free, so we never charge you an application fee. And just a little about our rankings. I'm not going to go through all of these. We'll go through a few of them. We were ranked the 4th best Christian college in North Carolina for 2020-2021, the 5th best small college in North Carolina, 4th in the top online programs, and then we were named in one of the top 50 online programs in the U.S. in 2019. So the programs that we offer for online students are accounting, birth through kindergarten education, criminal justice, elementary education, and we also have the TA to teacher program. So if you're a teacher assistant in the public school system in North Carolina, whether that's public charter schools or public traditional schools, you would be eligible for the TA to teacher program. We also have healthcare management, human services, management, which is it's formerly known as business administration, changed the name, but nothing in the program changed. And then also the RN to BSN program. So if you have an RN licensure or an ADN degree, and you have that licensure, you can do the RN to BSN program. So a little about FAFSA and financial aid. We do accept your FAFSA. We operate this a little differently with online in that we actually, if you are using your FAFSA to pay your bill and cover your expenses, we require that upfront before we do acceptance. We require your FAFSA to be on file. That just helps you to know when you get here what you're going to be looking at having expense-wise in terms of owing anything out of pocket or what age you'll have. We do accept your Pell Grant if you're Pell Grant eligible. As long as you've not reached your lifetime limits, we'll accept your Pell Grant. We also offer the North Carolina Need-Based Grant. So this is a first-come, first-served grant, and it's based upon your needs financially, so what you need to help cover your tuition costs. And then, of course, student loans. Sad reality of where we live today, you're going to have student loans basically anywhere you go unless you just have some special circumstance. And then other grants, we do have some specific grants that are targeted to specific majors. We have the Human Services Grant, and it is renewed on a semester by semester basis. So it may not always be in place, but from time to time it is in place, and it's in place for the upcoming spring semester, 2021. The TA to Teacher program is also a grant program that we offer. So that is a grant program where if you are a TA in the public school system, you can qualify for a tuition grant and a discount on your tuition to help offset the cost there. And then we also offer the First Responders Grant. That is for any first responder. That can be police officers, dispatch, administrative role in the police department or sheriff's department, firefighters, volunteer firefighters, EMS, EMT, REACT, active duty military or reserves. Those all qualify as first responders, and they receive a 15% tuition discount just for their service. We have some paperwork we fill out for that, and then we apply that to your account to bring your cost down just a little bit. Financial aid and financial planning, they work with you on packaging your aid so that you know what it is you have available to you in aid money. And then if you do need to pay something out of pocket, you have a balance at the end of the semester, the business office will work with you on payment plans up front so that you can pay that off during the semester. We also offer, if you have an employer that offers tuition reimbursement, you can use that with us. And we'll set up payment plans through that with the business office so that you're not charged late fees or anything if you're using employer reimbursement. All right, your transcripts. We do require your official transcripts from any college or university you've attended. I know you may say, well, I'm at XYZ Community College and all my credits are already transferred here, so I'll just send you the one transcript because they show up on there. We actually have to have copies from every school that you've attended, official copies from them. That's an accreditation standard and a way of reporting for us. We have to have official copies there. Providing them in a timely manner ensures that your application will be processed right away. If you wait 2 or 3 weeks, we can't process until we have those transcripts. So I encourage you, when you apply, go ahead and request those transcripts right away. And again, we can transfer in up to 96 total hours, 64 of those coming from a 2-year school. So personalized attention, why exactly you should choose Gardner-Webb. With Gardner-Webb, whether it's traditional undergraduate or it's Gardner-Webb Online, you're not just a number. We strive to make sure you know that you're not just a number. You have a dedicated enrollment counselor who walks you through the application process. We want to make sure it's a smooth process and one that you feel confident about, and that if you have questions, we're here to answer those. But it doesn't stop just with the application. That actually continues on while you're at Gardner-Webb all the way through graduation. You have a student success coach who works with you on registration, advising, knowing what courses to take, and they also provide the tough love. When you apply, your enrollment counselor, we're going to ask you, what are your goals? What are your dreams? What do you want to do with this degree? And we're going to make sure we keep detailed notes on that so that when life gets tough and you want to throw in the towel, your success coach can say, well, wait a minute, this is why you started this. You wanted to go for this reason, and they can help you sort of tough love and give you the tough love and help you continue on and encourage you to finish out that degree. So some upcoming events. We do have some other upcoming events that are scheduled for the rest of this semester. Since we can't come and see you in person, we hope that we can soon, but right now we're trying to make do with what we can, and we do have some upcoming events. We've got every Wednesday an online FAQ session. You don't have to make an appointment for that. Just jump in whenever you can. It's from 3:30 to 4, just a drop-in informal type presentation. Then we're also doing that one evening a month at 7 p.m. Same format, just drop in, ask your questions. And then we're doing a live virtual monthly tour once a month, one day a month, and at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. We actually have them scheduled for today. at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. We'll be on Zoom, and we'll take you around campus and show you the campus and let you see what Gardner-Webb is as far as the physical campus. And then, of course, private virtual Zoom meetings that are available upon request. All right, so our program contacts. Again, I'm Alex. I recruit for Human Services, Management, and Computer Information Systems. And then Sandy Bell, she recruits for Healthcare Management, Christian Ministry, Criminal Justice, and Accounting. So our contact information is there, and we definitely want to work with you and try to answer any questions we can for you. If you want us to look over your unofficial transcripts and just sort of see what the possibilities would be, we're more than able to do that as well. And for the rest of our programs, our birth through kindergarten and elementary education programs, Danielle Moss is the development officer for that, enrollment officer for that program. And then for nursing, the RN to BSN program, you have Edna Fulton and Christina Moore. They're the two nursing officers. And in both of those programs, nursing and education, your recruiter is actually going to be your advisor as well. So once you start working with them, you keep them throughout your time in the program. All right, so we're going to watch a little video. Just now I'm going to play a video about a couple to play from our faculty members and let you hear a little bit about their views on the programs that we have at Gardner-Webb. Toby, while I get this pulled up, I want you to go ahead and give them a little information about the traditional undergraduate program.
Sure, absolutely. So I'll go ahead and share mine. I think I have sharing privileges as well. I've got a little short one slide PowerPoint I'll show you everybody. So Gardner-Webb, as far as traditional undergrad goes, more than likely, everybody who is viewing this information session is probably either looking to go to DCP, which is our online learning, or they're looking as possible transfer students who are wanting to come on, who already have some college credit in some capacity, but are wanting to come to Gardner-Webb face-to-face. Conveniently enough, I am actually the transfer admissions counselor, which means that anything that you need as far as transferring into Gardner-Webb, you can always reach out to me. So let's talk a little bit about what traditional undergraduate looks like at Gardner-Webb. We are located in Bowling Springs, North Carolina. So that's like the western area of North Carolina and the rolling foothills right there on the North and South Carolina line. That's location-wise to campus. If you're somewhat local, that's probably when you're going to be looking at transferring in, because you're probably going to be like a commuting student wanting to come onto campus for some classes. We do have a total enrollment of 3,500 students. That is not necessarily saying that we have 3,500 on campus. I want to say this past year we had close to 1,400 on campus, actually staying on campus. But that number includes like grad school, undergrad, commuting students as well, all that. So our top majors for traditional undergraduate are nursing, business, education, social sciences, and our pre-professional pathways like pre-med, pre-law. I'll tell you, nursing is probably one of the top ones. I'm a little bit biased toward business because I was actually a business major myself and I recently graduated from Gardner-Webb. So I can vouch for the experience you're going to have. It's going to be amazing no matter what capacity you attend in and what major you choose. We've got great faculty across the board. One of the reasons that I think Gardner-Webb stands aside from so many other colleges is the student-faculty ratio. We have a 13-to-1 student-faculty ratio, which basically means there's a lot of one-on-one time with your professors. They're going to be there as mentors. They're going to be there as friends. You can ask them anything about anything. They're really there to help you, to teach you, and to walk you through the process of getting an education in a way different than any other. Our average GPA is a 3.5. It's for institutional students. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a 3.5 to apply by any means, or even an average of a 3.5. Our requirements actually very much lower than that. But that's just showing that we do have academic excellence. We do strive for greatness when you're here. Where, you're going to pass your classes, you're going to do great. We did become test optional for 2021, so that's good to know as far as basic admission into traditional undergraduate programs. It's as simple as applying and sending transcripts, which I believe, if I heard correctly, is about the same for DCP. It's the same for online learning. You just got to get those transcripts to us, and we should be good to go from there. You don't have to worry about doing any kind of high school testing if you are happen to be coming from a high school instead of coming from a college. On the other front, athletics. We are a NCAA Division I athletic college, which means that we have we play some of the bigger name teams. We got some great athletes. We are part of the Big South Conference, which means that here locally we play Winthrop, High Point, Campbell, handful of other colleges local to the region. Play a lot outside of conference matches, and then we played a big name school, NC State, a couple years back in football. A lot of fun there. But great athletics across the board, great academics across the board, a great environment. Being on campus, you're going to have that student experience and having the great environment of Bowling Springs and Gardner-Webb's campus is truly amazing. Lastly, I'll talk a little bit about scholarships. So as for scholarships for transferring students, so some of these that you see listed here are not actually going to apply for transferring students because they are first-time freshman scholarships. But again, I anticipate most people listening to this are probably going to be transferring students coming from another college of some capacity or having some college experience behind them. You are eligible for the institutional merit-based scholarship. You can get up to $12,000 in aid in the traditional undergrad program. They can go toward tuition cost again. There's all sorts of opportunities there. There's also FAFSA, which you can file. I know that he talked a little bit just a moment ago about, filing your FAFSA, letting us as our financial aid team conglomerate everything, building you a package so you'll know what you have as far as aid goes. Again, Tucker and Ignite, the next two you see there, those are not actually eligible for transfer students. Those are first-time freshmen. But the bottom you see right there, it says institutional specific scholarships. You can do that as a transfer. So athletic, music-based, marching band. There's some major specific scholarships. There's some other small scholarships you can get tied into as far as paying for college. Things like there's a minister dependent, a church matching scholarship. There's all sorts of things across the board. So we're definitely here to help you pay for college in that aspect. But that's a quick rundown of traditional undergraduate education at Gardner-Webb. That's that face-to-face learning opportunity. It is there. Like I said, if you are one that you definitely need to be face-to-face and you aren't looking to online, you can always contact me. Again, my name is Toby Tate. My phone number is 704-406-2171. Again, that's 704-406-2171. And my email is ttate1, so that's T as in Toby, last name Tate1 at gardner-webb.edu. And again, always feel free to reach out about anything. I will pass it back over to Alex if he is ready, and he can go ahead and share those videos with you. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Misha Taylor. I am the Dean of the Gobble School of Business at Gardner-Webb University. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the programs we have in our degree completion program. Specifically, we offer management, healthcare administration, computer information systems, and accounting. We also have a few minors to include healthcare administration, marketing, and computer information systems. Our students leave our program well equipped with the tools necessary for their careers. Some of our students leave and go into the banking industry. Several have gone off to adventures in healthcare management, and some have even become entrepreneurs themselves. Our faculty are wonderful individuals. Several of them are from all over the world. We have faculty from Lebanon, South Korea, China, and parts of South Africa. We have several from even here in the United States, specifically local to North Carolina. We're very proud of them. They're brilliant minds, and they're here to help prepare each individual student. We offer our students a quality program that we hope enriches them as they leave Gardner-Webb's doors.
Hi, I'm Dr. Erin Cook, Program Coordinator for the Human Service Program at Gardner-Webb, and I'm excited about your interest in the program. Our program is designed on the principles of holistic development for you as a professional, connecting you with meaningful engagement experiences within your community, and advocacy for your community overall. The program is designed to be a fully online program. This is done intentionally because it allows our students to have an opportunity to balance work, family, and other community obligations while also completing your degree. The program does not necessarily mean that it's low touch just because it's online. Our program has assignments and opportunities for you to immediately apply information that you're learning to your work setting and your future career opportunities. The Human Service major is composed of foundational experiences as well as opportunities for you to take a deep dive into a concentration of your choice. This gives you a chance to be more marketable as a professional in the future. Our concentration options include family dynamics, pre-counseling, nonprofit leadership, substance use and abuse, and a generalist track, which allows you to customize your experience further. We are proud of our graduates and proud of the students that we have in our program, as well as value you tremendously as to what you bring to the table. For more information about our Human Service program, connect with us.
I am Homer Craig, a professor with Gardner-Webb University, and we've been changing people's lives in criminal justice for the past 42 years. Our criminal justice professors are either current or retired practitioners in criminal justice, and we have over 200 years of service and over 85 years as professors in the program. Most of us, like you, completed our degree while working full-time, maybe a part-time job, have families, involved in community and church with our kids' activities. You will have to learn how to balance all of this and give the proper time to each. And guess what? We've been there, done that. We understand. Some agencies now require a degree for hire. Others do require for promotion. And yet others will, most will pay an incentive for your degree. We currently have 12 of our graduates in key positions as either sheriffs, chiefs of police, assistant chiefs of police in multiple states. They used our degree to climb up in their agencies. We also have others who have spent their career like me and retired with over 30 years of service. For those of you who are already in criminal justice or considering getting in criminal justice, we have courses that are needed and required to succeed in the policing environment today. Okay? One area that we're extremely proud of are internships. Internships lead to job. I am the criminal justice coordinator, and with our years of service, we have partnered with agencies all over North and South Carolina and Virginia. So we can find the perfect internship for you near your residence. We have numerous graduates who have completed internships at these agencies and were later hired. Adult probation and parole, juvenile probation and parole, sheriff's offices throughout the state, police departments, North Carolina Highway Patrol, and State Bureau of Investigation. That's just a few of the agencies. If you're ready to ignite your career, give us a call and let us help you succeed.
All right, we're going to go over just a couple more things. I want to share my screen one more time here in just a moment so that you can see our contact information again. And be sure again to reach out to us, whether it's myself or Toby, if you have any questions about the programs that we offer. In just one moment, I'm going to share our screen so you can have our contact information one more time. All right, so one more time, just so that you have access to it, I'll leave it up for just a moment. Again, Sandy Bales, she recruits for healthcare management, Christian ministry, criminal justice, and accounting. She also works with students who are undecided, so if you don't know what it is you want to do, she would be one that can help you with that as far as her online programs. Her information is listed there. And then I work with the human services, management, and computer information systems degrees. And again, either one of us will work with you. If you contact either one of us about any of the degree programs, we're eager to help you and help you get started here at Gardner-Webb. And then lastly, again, with our education programs, Danielle Moss is the recruiter for that program. She's an enrollment counselor. Her information is there. And then Edna Fulton, she's our nursing enrollment officer, and Christina Moore is our other nursing enrollment officer. Those ladies, again, any of the programs you have questions about them, you reach out to them. They will be able to answer them. And if they can't give you an answer, we'll point you in the right direction as to where you can get an answer. I want to thank you all for joining us this morning. And I don't see any questions in the Q&A box. I'm going to give you just a few minutes. If you have any questions, just put them in the Q&A section. And thank you again for jumping on and learning more about Gardner-Webb.